Friends, today we are going to learn about the clause. What is clause? This is very important, okay? But before that, what you need to learn is the difference between the clause and the sentence. What is the sentence? You have to just first know this part before learning clause. Because clause is also the part of a bigger sentence. Okay? So, clause and sentence both are very interconnected. Whenever you will learn clause, you have to understand the sentences as well. So the sentence, you know that the structure of the sentence is based on these formulas basically. That is subject, verb, object, place and time. What's the subject? Subject is the action or the doer of the particular sentence. Examples: we learn English at RITA on Sunday. You see here the subject is we. That is the pronoun, you know. It might be any other subjects. It might be Ritam, it might be Shubhajit, it might be Anushree. Any subject it may be. But what the subject is doing? They are learning what? English. So the verb is here learned. We may change the verb. Different verbs you can use. We play, you can write. We write, you can write. Okay? So first thing is that subject plus verb. Subject and verb only make a very small sentence. But we should know how to expand the sentences. Okay? So after verb, we can use the object. What is object? You know, when the action is going to that particular things. What we learn? If you ask the question, what and who, the question, you know, that brings the answer. This answer part is the object. So we should know the basic elements of writing a sentence is subject, then verb, then object. This is the only very small, you know, fragments of the sentences. So here the subject, verb, object, we learn English. And then you have to use the place. Where we are learning English? At RITA. And the time, when? On Sunday. So you should know the sentence structure first before going to the clause. Then if I'm just now going to analyze the clauses very briefly. Clause is a part of a bigger sentences, which is, you know, the part of the bigger sentences. I'm giving you the example, you can understand it. Okay? I am learning English because English is an international language. You see, here it is a very big sentence. I am learning English because English is an international language. Here the two sentences is presenting here. First one is I am learning English. Okay, it is a complete sentence. I am learning English. But this part, because English is an international language, if you just write because English is an international language, or if you say this part because English is an international language, it cannot complete the sentence unless and until you use this I am learning English part. So basically, clause consists of two elements. First one is, this is the, you know, the principal clause or the main clause. Principal means the main, without which the entire sentence will be incomplete. Therefore, we should learn the two parts of the clause. First one is the principal clause. This is the part, this is called principal clause. Okay? Principal means main, without which the sentence will be incomplete. So I am learning English is a principal clause. And from because English is an international language, this part is called subordinate clause. Subordinate clause. Subordinate means which is not, you know, independent. It is not, it depends on the principal clause. This part, if you just tell because English is an international language, and if you do not use this part, the sentence is then incomplete. So if you like to complete the sentence or the total clause, then you have to use the principal clause and the subordinate clause. So what are the two parts of the clause? Two parts of the clause are, which one is? Principal clause, and then the second part is subordinate clause. Okay, so this is the two basic, parts of the clause. After that, in the next video, I will analyze what are the different subordinate clauses are and how we can identify these. Okay, thank you.